one human life,
Done.
but 4 identical ones.
Who's that?
I'm in the video.
Wave, hey.
So unusual that
I just woke
on
up.
over 7 billion, there
I'm
are
in the
just
video
7
too.
like them.
64 million to 1.
What is happening?
Go through it and survive it.
Sleep, sleep.
Oh, nice. Very nice.
Who's that?
Diamond.
What up, y'all?
Oh, it's us again.
Hey. So today we are going to wash and twist Cassandra's hair, and we're gonna tell stories about hair and our journey with hair. Well, mostly her journey with hair, cause you know I got
Clearly,
that
yes.
European descent. Got that European hair, you know. But so we're gonna talk about hair. So here we go. Depends, like with her hair, it's a tighter curl, like it's dense, like it's very thick hair, so it soaks like
It soaks up the moisture.
a little. You have to use a lot of conditioner because just a little bit won't even get past a portion of her hair, you know. Because 4C hair is thick, tight curl, and you give it a little moisture, and it says pull all that moisture on in. Right, babe?
Yes, you have to use a lot.
Got to use a lot.
The shrinkage is real. So, I mean, you saw how long it was without, but now it's a little puff. So I'm actually excited. This is the first time we're using this one. It's a detangling hydration shampoo. It feels really nice, actually. It has like a very soft, like flowery, light smell. So we've been using the Main Choice for probably about a year now. Babe bought it for me for Christmas. Just like, actually, it was like a just because gift. And then he just kept replenishing my supply. Like, it's like, oh, here's another line. They just like brought out another one specifically for 4C. So he brought me that one. And then he just picked up this one today. Easy on the curls, detangling hydration shampoo. But this is what we've been using now for the past year. And I can tell like my curls are loosening up, and this one I feel like is really nice. It feels like very flowery, very light, and my hair feels very clean. Because I think the struggle sometimes to being natural is a lot of stuff feels very thick and but like it'll strip my hair. Like most shampoos will strip it, and then it just feels very dry and brittle. But this, it feels nice so far. So we'll see how the rest of it goes. So stay tuned.
So we washed it, conditioned it, and now we're gonna detangle it and then twist it out. Well, twist it up. How would you say it?
Yeah, do twist outs.
We're gonna twist it and leave it in for a while, and then when she takes it out, it's gonna be great. So, we want to tell. Okay, so after all over the years, you obviously have lived with your hair, and after stuff we've talked about, stuff we've learned, stuff you've learned, what are your thoughts on your hair as a black woman, embracing your natural hair? How's that been for you? I know you kind of talked about it a little bit. For people who don't know, my wife is a doctor. She's a pharmacist. What's the official term?
Pharmacist.
But isn't it like...
Well, I have my doctor of pharmacy degree.
Doctor of pharmacy degree. And... pharmacist. And so in her industry, like, there's not a lot of representation of black women, and it's just like most corporate America or professional settings, I guess, quote unquote, where it's ruled by mostly white men and dominated by white women as well. So what's been your journey, and where are you at now as it pertains to embracing your natural hair?
So this is like a loaded question. I'll try to like break it into a couple parts. So I really feel like it was the Lord that allowed that to happen, because it enabled me to realize that deep hurt was there before I moved away from all my family. So right after I moved, I was still doing natural hair because I didn't know anybody down in Tennessee, and I was a broke resident, didn't have much money, so I was gonna have to take care of my hair for myself. So I just spent the next couple years experimenting, but my first couple months there, I wore it up just like as a twist. I wore the twist up, just always pinned up, and so it just always looked like I had very, very short hair because it was always pinned up. Like you couldn't see how long it actually was. And I remember one weekend, I was like, you know what, I'm actually gonna do the twist out officially and like wear it to work. I was so nervous because of what my co-residents would say, what preceptors would say, because like he mentioned, like it is pretty much a Caucasian profession. I mean, there are other minorities, but it is very much so predominantly Caucasian, and a lot of them don't understand black hair. A lot of them just don't have the experience with it, with black natural hair. I should say, like they're most of them were used to straightened hair or relaxed hair, or weren't really familiar with kinky curly hair. So when I came to the office for the first time, the response was really overwhelming. It was like, oh my gosh, like, so here I am with all this hair out, and the first comment was like, wow, like I have so much hair. And one of the preceptors came into the office and he said, wow, like, oh, so you brought your party hair today. And I just thought, like, my party hair, what is that supposed to mean? Like, he was like, yeah, when the party came today, it was like, when you have it pinned up, that's the serious professional Cassandra, like, I came to get things done. But when it's out, like, it's your party hair, like and I was just like, sir. But I think what that showed me is people will have their perceptions of whatever, but whether or not I wear my hair big and curly or pinned up, I'm still the same person. I still think the same way clinically. I haven't changed. So I think that showed me just the overall ignorance, and it allowed me to explain to people who were interested, like, no, actually, I'm the same person, and that comment is inappropriate. So, I mean, overall, like, most people loved it, but I think it taught me, like, I can't come to want the acceptance from other people, or like come to need that affirmation from other people to feel that I'm validated in myself. Like, I have to know that it's beautiful. I have to know that my hair is beautiful. And it took a while to become comfortable with it. Like, there were still times where I tried to do my hair and it did not come out the way that I wanted to at all. There were frustrating moments where I felt like, okay, like, I have an interview, for example, let me do my hair the professional way so that I score this interview, or let me have good presentation, let me pin it up. At the beginning of all of my residency, that's the way I felt. But towards the end, there was kind of this maturation process where I really became comfortable in my own skin. And I really believe that was, like, the Lord's grace. But towards the end, I was like, you know what? I am who I am. Just because I have big hair doesn't mean anything. And I think it's taught me to just embrace it and to love it. And when I owned it, I think that's when it made other people eat their words. Even though I wasn't necessarily looking for that as a response, like, that's what happened. Because the party hair brought the presentations every single time. I got so much feedback about doing well in my speaking and all my presentations, but I wore my party hair, quote unquote. I wore the big hair. You know, I'm like, I'm not gonna let y'all constrict me or confine me, because, and even now, like, when I've been practicing now for 2 years. I work in a hospital, and people still stop and stare. Like, oh wow, that's a lot of hair. But I don't let it affect me as much, and I've realized that hair is just one thing, and I can't let society's standards or society dictate to me what I need to do and how I need to look. And that having it straight does not equal being professional. Having it relaxed does not equal professional. I could have, if I want to do dreads, I could do dreads. If I want to do a fro hawk, I could do a fro hawk. If I just want to wear a little puff, I'll do a puff. Like
and if
that.
she wanted it relaxed.
And if I wanted to do it relaxed, I could do that too. But
it's a matter
for me,
of identity and confidence. And I think you even said, because you were able to bring it, it was more so not the hair as much as it's her confidence in her own identity.
Yeah.
That she's coming to the table full. She's coming to the table whole.
Yeah. So I think the Lord just allowed the hair piece to allow that to come to the surface for me to really delve between who am I as a person. And as I became an adult, becoming comfortable with that. So
yeah, I think it's important that, and obviously, like, as a white guy, I try my best not to make too much commentary on it, because I don't necessarily feel like it's my place, honestly. But I try constantly to affirm my wife in the fact that, like, this is your hair. You have the right and the ability to make the choice that you want to make for your hair, no matter what I think or what anybody else thinks about it, because it's your hair. So if tomorrow you wanted to get a weave, if tomorrow you wanted to relax your hair, though I can honestly say I probably would be like, I don't want you to relax your hair, but you can do whatever you want. Only because I am a little partial to natural hair, because I don't want you to ruin your hair. Which, getting a relaxer is not going to ruin your hair if you take care of it right.
yeah.
But it does worry me, especially with her hair type. I just would hate to see her curl pattern ruined. So, but it's really a matter of, like, her personal. Good morning. Her personal choices.
So yeah, I mean, all in all, it's still a journey. There's still some days where I'm like, I have no idea what I want to do with my hair. Like, a couple weeks ago, I got crocheted, and I loved it. And then I decided to wear it straight for a couple weeks, and now we're gonna do this. And then who knows? I might get a wig in a couple weeks. Like, it's just being versatile, being comfortable with whatever. So, you know, all the versatility, comfort, and just living, you know?
And being beautiful, no matter which decision you make. Because your beauty isn't defined by those
Yeah.
choices. So we just finished twisting it and she'll pin it up tonight some point. All that product has to dry up. I might have used a little too much product.
You used a decent amount.
Yeah, because her hair is gonna suck it all
Yeah,
up.
it'll
for real.
soak it all up over
And
60 hours.
and main choice doesn't like leave a bunch of buildup on it, so it won't flake up or anything like that, which is beautiful. So we're finished. She'll probably pin it up, leave it up for a day or two.
Probably a couple days.
Couple days.
It usually takes at least a full day to dry.
Yeah.
And I have to work early in the morning, so
Yeah.
it's just gonna be up to
So
tomorrow.
and then so maybe sometime this week she'll take it out. So we'll see. Fun times.
Fun
I love you.
time. Me too.
Mm. I want a kiss. I want a real kiss. Kiss me. We're married.
This is PG.